Money Matters is sponsored by Strategic Wealth Designers.
Right now, negotiations continue between President Joe Biden and Senate Republicans on the infrastructure bill that is a part of the American Jobs Plan.
Some of those talks reportedly breaking off today. Now, regardless of how this bill shakes out, a lot of people are left wondering what the impact might be here in Indiana and beyond. Our Angela Ganote sat down with Mike Reeves from Strategic Wealth Designers to talk about the possible effects of the bill on the stock market.
All right, Mike, let's start with what industries do you think will be impacted by this bill?
So certainly the transportation industry will be impacted, but also you're looking at the power grid possibly being improved here. Utilities, especially water utilities, improving water quality, different sewage systems getting improved. Telecommunications certainly would get a boost here, improving internet quality and speed of communications, as well as companies that produce the components that go into everyday technology.
So a lot of different things. So in recent years, how have these different industries performed when it comes to the stock market?
So technology, logistics, and some of those utilities have done very well over the last 10 years. But the material stocks, the companies that make the things that are going to go into this infrastructure haven't done as well. They've lagged behind. In some areas of the telecommunication industry, they've also struggled compared to other stocks.
So if the bill passes, financially, what impacts could we see? And then should that change investment decisions that maybe we might be making?
Well, it could affect the market quite a bit. Certainly there's going to be some additional borrowing to pay for this. And when that happens, that could force interest rates higher. So areas that wouldn't receive a benefit, the bond market, if you make interest rates go up, typically bond prices go down. So that could affect the way that you're investing as far as using bonds as a safety net. However, stocks that would be related to this bill could get a really big boost. The companies that produce the materials, the industrial metals that are going to go into these bridges, the companies that design bridges or power or water utilities would certainly get a boost. The companies that create semiconductors or help with cell phone towers and internet access, all those companies could get a really big boost. So you would very likely want to tailor your portfolio to take advantage of the infrastructure if it does pass.
All right, Mike, we'll wait to see if it does. All right, good to see you.
Good to see you.
And for more information on this topic or any other money saver topic, just head to fox59.com and click on the Strategic Wealth tab.